for Drake-It. First up, we have Captain Thomas Crowley, escorted by his parents, Sharon and Tim. Next up for Drake-It, Captain Dan Gacek, escorted by his parents, Debbie and Phil. Next for Drake-It, we have senior Brandon DiCamillo, escorted by his parents, Pauline and Tom. Next for Drake-It, we have senior Richard Glynn, escorted by his parents, Robbie and Rick. Next for Drake-It, we have senior Jaspar Gucciardi, escorted by his parents, Sandra and Anthony. Next for Drake-It, senior Fred Kozowski, escorted by his parents, Mary and Joe. Roscoe Martin, Joanne. Next for Drake-It, we have senior Sean Newton, escorted by his parents, Joni and Kevin. Gacek, we have senior Cameron Palumbo, escorted by his father, John. Next for Gacek, we have senior Tyler Robert, escorted by his parents, Lowell and Doug. And lastly for Gacek, senior Gary Terrio, Jackie and Chris. And now for the Chelmsford seniors. First up, we have Jared Reed, Charles and Paul. Next for Chelmsford, we have Matt Big Knoll, escorted by his parents, Rose and Bill. Next for Chelmsford, we have Tyler Brown, escorted by his parents, Next up for Chelmsford, we have James Ripley, escorted by his parents, Doug and Glynn. Next for Chelmsford, we have Ben Jordan, escorted by his parents, Hope and Paul. Next for Chelmsford, we have Captain Josh O'Hare, escorted by his parents, Maria and Lee. Next for Chelmsford, we have Captain Kevin Green, escorted by his parents, Christine and Mike. And lastly for Chelmsford, we have Captain John Ayers, escorted by his parents, Abby and Luke.
Hello everyone and welcome to LeLacheur Park for tonight. It is senior night here for both the Middies and I believe the Chelmsford as well. And Chelmsford Lions, I think it is. May be wrong, I might be right. Anyway, this is a little early for senior night, but it is still senior night and it's a beautiful senior night as well. Nice weather, a little cool, but the sun is out. And we did cover the ceremony of all the seniors here at Drake High School and Chelmsford. LeLacheur Park is home of the UMass Lowell Riverhawks baseball team and the Class A short season A, the Lowell Spinners, affiliated with the Boston Red Sox. They will start their season in June. As for the Middies and Chelmsford, both teams are 5-4. I believe. Nope. Drake is 5-4. Do not know about Chelmsford. I was looking at the day and the date for Chelmsford. So that's why it says 5-4, because today's May 4th. So I thought the record was 5-4, but it might be. By the way, I am Zach Pisano. I am a sophomore at Drake High School. And the whole DATV crew is here today. We have, I believe, 3 or 4 cameras set up here today.
Wait, where's Derek? Ready? Yeah, Derek! Woo!
And as you can imagine, I believe all of the seniors, except for the pitcher, some of the pitchers, are playing here today. And today's game, you'll see a lot of yellow, especially on the Drake Middies cleats. All their laces are yellow. And I am also wearing a yellow ribbon in support of pediatric cancer. This game is for Nick Felis. I hope I said his name right. Who also lost the battle of this disease in 2012 at the age of 9. His parents were here to throw out the first pitch. And we are just about ready to get underway here. The first batter is going to be number 11, Joe Donnelly, I believe.
Over here. This is for the other team. In the middle, it's no, it isn't.
So I do not have the records for either team. I guess I was looking at the wrong thing. It was just the date. But 5-4 does sound like a normal record, so that's what I assumed. Then I looked at Drake's roster and it said 5-4-17, so I'm like, oh, it's the date. So I guess Middies are the away team today, as Chelmsford has taken the field first. And there's the scoreboard. Also the new logo on the left of the Lowell Spinners, as they changed that during the offseason. A lot of MLB players have played on this field. A lot of Red Sox as well, including Mookie Betts and tons of others. Mookie Betts just one to name one, as he is having another good year so far. And we're, believe we're ready to go here. So the first batter is going to be Joe Donnelly.
Batting for the Middies, number 11, Joe Donnelly.
And we do have a PA announcer. So he will also be reading the batter. And right now on deck it's going to be Kyle Hould. And we are ready for baseball. And here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. On the hill today is number 3 from Chelmsford High School. Shea Ryan. And here's the pitch. Line drive. Oh, it got a funny hop off the bag. And Joe Donnelly's going to be on early with a single. It got a funny hop off the bag.
Now batting for the Minis, number 7. Kyle.
And runner on brings up Kyle Hould. A tough loss to Andover, the last game I commentated. They had a comeback in the 7th as they scored 3 runs but fell shy of 1, losing 4-3. The pitch fouled off. This one might be playable, and it is caught by first baseman number 11, Kevin Sweeney, who is also a captain and a senior.
Number 5, Tom.
And now brings up the catcher, Tom Crowley, with 1 down. And we'll put Richie Glynn on deck. First 3 batters are all seniors, including Richie Glynn, who's on deck. Nope, never mind. Kyle Hould is actually a junior. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Donnelly on first. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, check swing. He did not go. Here comes the deal from Ryan. Runner goes. Sliding in and safe at second is Joe Donnelly. So runner now in scoring position with 1 down. And got dirty, Joe Donnelly, as he had a nice slide into second base. So an RBI chance now for Tom Crowley with 1 down. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 and down. Nope, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Donnelly again. He's gonna get out this time. They definitely got him there, so 2 down. As they definitely had him that time. Here's the pitch. And Crowley walks. So 2 down, runner on first. Gonna be up Richie Glynn. Gonna put Dan Gacek on deck. Not a bad crowd here today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike call. No balls, 2 strikes. In the hole is Richie Glynn. Here's the 0-2 from Ryan. And that one is out of play and near me. So still no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, got him looking. So no score at the end of the top of the first, bottom first coming up with the Chelmsford batting. Welcome back to LeLacheur Park. And there's all the banners of the seniors for Drake High School. Quite a bunch this year. I know pretty much all of them. If I don't know some, I've definitely seen them in the halls. And I'm going to miss a lot of them. I hope to see some of them come back to visit. Maybe see them here at a ball game. On the hill today, Sean Nugent for the Middies in his first pitch. In their first strike as number 2 for Chelmsford, John Barry was looking to try and bunt there. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a ball. He was up to count at 1. Don't know how many, if any, home runs we will see today at all, because this park is pretty big. Comes in there for a ball. Left field, 337 feet. It's about center field's about 400, maybe a little over 400, about 410 maybe. Is a pitch. It's in there for a ball, 3-1. And right field's about 320, 325. The only reason why I said left field exactly is because the numbers are actually up there. They used to be out in center field, and I believe it said 400, but that was a little while ago. Line drive and over the head of Dan Gacek, and this one's going to get in there for a base hit. Rounding set, Harris, and he's going to be in safely there with a sliding double. And, you know, with this kind of big park, it's kind of hard to determine how far back you have to be, and, you know, it's kind of a little different playing in a big ballpark like this. So fielders are going to have to get a little used to that. Because if you're too far up and that ball rolls, it's going to roll pretty far back to the wall, and definitely good chance for the inside of the Parker. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Nice job by Tom Crowley. As Peter Miller is now at batting for Chelmsford. Can you believe it is already the month of May? I know I can't. My sophomore year is almost over, as this pitch is in there for a strike. Leaves up to count at 1. In 2 years, it'll be my senior night. Or I will be a senior anyway. Hard to believe. I didn't think it was going to go by this quick. Everyone says it, but I was like, oh, I don't think so. But sure enough, it has been so far. As the count is now at 2-1. With a runner on second, with no one out. RBI chance here. And Nugent checking on him and now dealing. And that one's going to be fouled off and out of play. I do want to make a little announcement before it may occur. I did not think I was going to have time to do this today, but I was able to squeeze it in. I do not know if I'm going to be able to stay for the entire game to commentate, but I'm going to do my best. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Again, Tom Crowley showing off his nice blocking skills as he's able to hold the runner at second. And as I was saying, yes, I hope I can stay for the whole game. The only reason I was debating it is because it was senior night, and I do not like to miss the senior nights. So I'm here for as long as I can. The pitch. Line drive into center field for a base hit. And it was a little shallow, so they're going to hold the runner at third and puts the runners on the corners with no one out. So bring up Josh Roberge, no relation to Tyler at all, that I know of. Trying to see. Huh, they are spelled the same way. I might have to actually find that out. They don't look a little similar that I can see from my TV here. That would be pretty funny if they're actually like cousins or something. Here's the pitch from Nugent. Nope, he's going to check it first. And back in time is Peter Miller. Here's the pitch. A little high for a ball. Here's the pitch. This one, high fly ball. Runner will most likely tag here. Yes, there he goes. So a long throw to Glynn, and Chelmsford Lions taking 1-0 lead. John Barry scores, but one down now.
Now batting for Chelmsford. Number 11, Kevin.
Now it's Kevin Sweeney. Boy, does he have some height. He is very tall. Wow. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Oh my, is Sean Nugent not even pitching? Oh my gosh. It's Derek Therio on the mound. Oh my. I only saw the 2, not the 1. Here's the pitch. Nope, he's gonna have to check him at first. I only saw the 2, not the 1. So to confirm, Derek Therio is on the mound. And here's the pitch. Upstairs for a ball. Here's the pitch. Foul off, play again. Mike Poitras better be careful up there on the roof. Watch out for those baseballs up there. Here's pitch. In there for a ball. Two. And again, fouled off and out of play. Would like to mention that Mike Poitras' daughter, Faith Poitras, was world champions with her cheerleading team. They won it that down in Florida. Best in the world. That's pretty awesome, I have to say so myself. So congratulations again. Here's the 2-2. In there, strike 3. Got him looking. And you can tell that there's definitely a good amount of fans here today. A lot of students here. And now it brings up number 7, Kyler Brown. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Here's a replay of the previous K. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, and that one's fouled off, so runner will have to return to first base. There's the pitch. Fouled off again. Here's the dope. They're gonna check him at first.
What? Oh, I didn't say anything. Oh, I know. Yes.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That one's fouled, and I believe it hit Crowley.
Because I need to hook up with. Oh, that'll be good.
Long at bat here for Kyler Brown.
Oh. I was trying to see what they did, but
Here's the pitch. high.
Oh yeah, people didn't like 5 o'clock.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Brown. So at the end of the first inning, it is 1-0 Lions. Second inning coming up.
Nowhere to go. It's a one-way, so now I have to drive all the way around freaking like 5 o'clock. There's nowhere like during 5 o'clock traffic. I was looking for the garage. I obviously drove right by it. Because I go, where's the garage entrance? And I'm like, nice.
Welcome back, second inning. Dan Gacek will be the first batter.
This is so cool that plays it. I love that. When we were here with AB, they didn't get their
Dan Gacek, one of the seniors.
all of them. I didn't get that.
And Derek Derry on deck, another senior. Here's the pitch to Gacek. High pop fly, deep left field, backing up. And making the grab out in left field is number 6, Mike. Untracked. That was deep. And making the play out in left field to bring up Derek Derrio now with 1 down. Here's the pitch. Oh, chopper on to third and throwing on to first to get Dario out is number 12, Peter Miller. And it's going to bring up number 1, Roscoe Martin. Roscoe Martin, also a senior here at Drake High School.
They go, I'm freezing. It'd be awesome. I could wear Brad's sweatshirt right now.
Here's the pitch.
If you didn't give it to him.
It's in there for a strike. I forgot here that I have a little program, so I can tell you what Roscoe Martin will be doing, well, what his plans are for after high school, as this pitch is in there for a strike. Don't know if that got a piece of him.
No, it's just sizes.
Yeah, but I marked all your names on the inside.
Oh, Brad did give a size though. Oh, no.
Here's the pitch.
I got a meeting.
Swing and a miss, and down goes Martin. A quick inning here, as the bottom of the second will be coming up for the Chelmsford Lions.
With all those
Welcome back. Ryan Hart, first batter here in the second inning for Chelmsford. Here's the pitch. Upstairs and away for ball 1.
Because when I pulled in, I was like, I told Brad, I go, don't tell me, don't tell me. So I pull in and Brad's walking to the car with a smile and I went,
Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike.
girls crying, mother screaming at the lady. She was like, told her, I'm like,
Here's the pitch. In there for a ball.
she did everything right. Pass her and then say, you just can't get your license until you get this cleared up at the registry. That's all. The poor girl suffer.
The pitch in the dirt. Another nice stop by Crowley. He's had 3 of those so far today.
He goes, oh my God.
And more are going to be expected
He's like, I felt so bad for the girl.
for a catcher like Crowley, who is very excellent at what he does. Here's the pitch. High pop-up and fouled. Crowley running over, but it goes into the stands and gets a high bounce. They did not have that net. I would not be surprised if Tom dove after that ball. How you doing, Tom? Tom's one of my good friends, so I just want to say hi to him. Gonna miss him, so. Here's the pitch. High pop up center field. Fred, I think that's Fred Kozlowski making the grab out there. Yes, it is. Starting to get a little familiar with the positions now. It's my 3rd game, so I'm getting a little familiar with it now. Brings up the pitcher, Shea Ryan.
All of mine are through fences, but I have to put the
See, the thing that doesn't make sense to me in the MLB is how that in the National League, the pitchers hit, but in the American League, the pitchers don't hit, and they have the designated hitters. That one's fouled, and that's why they have the protective netting there. So that, it just doesn't make sense to me. You gotta make a decision. Do you have a designated hitter, or do you just have a DH? I mean, a designated hitter, or do you have a pitcher hit? It's as simple as that. Like, make a decision here. Because then you have the people from the American League. For example, Red Sox are playing the Cardinals this season. They have to go, and you're going to have your pitcher hit, and they're not used to that. But yet in the National League, they are. So they got. I really hope they adjust that one sometime. Make a decision. It's either pitchers hit or designated hitters. It's one or the other. As this one's popped up in the infield, Richie Glynn will get over there and make the second out of the inning.
Here we go, Drake it!
It's gonna bring up number 14, Jack Gucciardi. I hope I said that right. Oh my.
Yeah, I was going home to get my credit card when I asked the police.
Here's the pitch. Little chopper, but that's gonna go foul. As Kyle Hood went to go grab it just in case.
I'm like ready to kill someone.
Another thing that people complain about Major League Baseball, and probably in every kind of baseball too, is the different size in parks. I mean, I think it's an advantage because here's the pitch, actually. Let me say that first, is that one's in there for a ball. For example, you have Fenway Park that has a green monster. People, some of the players out there aren't used to it. If they hit it trying to go for a home run, where it'd be in some parks, that one's in there for a strike. It may not be there in Fenway Park. But people don't like that right field corner where it's only about 325 feet. If you hook it right in there, that's a home run. And you don't have to put much power on it if you're in the major leagues. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball.
With them, right? So I'll never forget the pair classes where the lady goes, she goes, but be careful. She goes, once, she goes, a kid went, his dad was in the back seat. They did the whole thing. He nailed everything.
Here's the pitch.
She goes, how do you think
Little
he did it?
chopper. Kyle Hould grabs it, and he's going to throw on to first to retire the side. So at the end of two, it's still 1-0 Chelmsford. Middy's going to try and get something going here. We'll be back. Welcome back. Ryan Talbot now batting for the Middies. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a ball. On deck is Fred Keselowski. Here's the pitch. And in there for a ball again. So 2 balls and no strikes to Talbot. Here's the pitch from Shea Ryan. And low again for a ball. 3-0.
She's got an iPhone, so it's a little bit challenging.
I usually do this, and it takes awesome pictures. And they're even like got a little frame, black frame.
Here's the pitch. And in there, ball 4. So Ryan Talbot gets the walk on 4 pitches, all balls. With no one out, brings up Fred Keselowski and puts the top of the order on deck, Joe Donnelly. Fred Keselowski's the senior.
Here we go, Cass!
Here's, nope, they're gonna check him at first. How you doing, Fred? Fred also a nice friend of mine, gonna miss him as well. Here's the pitch. Keselowski lays down the bunt. Oh, it's gonna be a successful bunt. Greg Keselowski lays down a nice bunt. The third baseman, number 12, Peter Miller, tried to dive for it, but couldn't get there, and it got it away from his gloves. So Greg Keselowski on with a successful bunt. Runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the third. I keep thinking that we're the home team, because we usually are when we have senior night. So his replay of this bunt right here, you can see right there, he lays it down. It looks like Peter Miller's gonna get there, but he just misses it, and it hits it. It looked like it might have been in his. It looked like it was in his glove, and he just like pushed it out away from him. So Keselowski's on, and Talbot is on in second. And Talbot does actually have some speed. Here's the pitch. Another bunt by Donnelly. Donnelly is gonna be out. Close call there. But the runners do advance, so now second and third with only one out. And it's going to bring up number 7, Kyle Houle. Kyle Houle is a very good ball player. Been playing for a little bit, as I was talking to his mom the other day. Here's the pitch. And in there for a strike. So an RBI chance for Kyle Houle. Talbot on third. Keselowski on second, as this one's fouled and out of play. Into the bleachers as you heard the big sound of it hitting. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, left center field. Oh my! What a diving play by I don't even know, but Ryan Talbot just scored. So it's a tie game, but my oh my, did it look like Kyle Houle was gonna get a hit here, but he was denied by a diving catch. Talbot scored easily. But man, what a catch! And here we have the replay of this one. Watch this. It looked like it was right in the left center field gap. And the center fielder, what a dive! Oh my! Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Tom Crowley. Wow.
Here we go, Tom!
Josh Roberts with the catch. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled and out of play by Tom Crowley.
Here we go, Tom!
Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Fred Keselowski. He's got the, oh no! Did the ball hit him? No, he's safe. He's safe. What a dive and what a nice hit by Tom Crowley, and Drake it leads to 2-1. I saw the ball hit him and I got a little nervous for a minute there. Here's the replay. And it goes up the middle, and you can see Keselowski. He's running as fast as he can, and you can see they're telling him to get down. And the ball does hit him. Ooh, I thought if that happens, you get out, but here's the pitch. A high pop-up foul, but it might be playable. Yes, it is. And the out is made to end the inning. The Middies get 2, and now they lead it 2-1. Bottom of the third coming up. Welcome back. Do want to have a little thing I want to say. Warming up Derek Theriot before was the new member of the varsity team for a little while. He's called up from JV, number 27, Brad Keefe. He's a sophomore and is a good friend of mine, so just wanted to congratulate him on getting called up. He was very excited, and he was warming up Derek Theriot so Tom Crowley could get his equipment on. And here's the pitch. And that's in there for a ball. Line drive, right field. And the catch is made out there and right. Excuse me, by number 8, Brandon DiCamillo. John Barry now batting, top of the order. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a ball. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for another ball. Getting a little chilly here as the sun has disappeared. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. It's in there for ball 4. So Barry is on. Now it's Peter Miller. I just had an English paper on a career, and the career I chose was, in fact, broadcasting. That one's in there for a strike because this is what I want to do for my career. I hope to be either calling baseball on Fox Sports or doing the NHL and NBC someday. I really hope to. It's something that I love to do. And I hope to continue it throughout my years here at Drake High School. And I am already starting to be looking at some colleges that have some broadcasting there. So hopefully I can get well with it and see where it takes me. As they're going to check him at first. And, ooh, that was actually pretty close. That was a good check by Dario because he almost had him there. Yeah, we have a replay here. Ooh, that was. Oh, I might need to see that one again. He might have been. Yeah, we have another replay of this. I'm gonna try and get in close here. Oh, that's a tough one. But I think he was safe. They're going to check him again. He's definitely safe this time, but I believe he was safe. But was that a close call? Very, very close. Here's the pitch. Upstairs and away for a ball. I had to watch the replay twice because I was a little iffy about it. I'm like, ooh. Will Therio check him again? He's already done it twice. Yep, he is. He's going to be back there, though. Now, he knows last time it was kind of close, so he's not taking as big of a lead he had last time. So, yeah, he's being a little more careful. Ooh, there's the pitch. Line drive on a second on the 2, and they go to 1, but do not turn the double play, but they do get the lead runner at second. So a runner will be on first base. And now it's going to bring up Josh Roberge, who had the insane catch out in center field earlier that allowed Ryan Talbot to score from third on the sac fly. Here's the pitch. And there's for a strike. Yeah, we're keeping that camera on there because we're going to see if it may happen again. I tell you, though, the one thing that's fun to watch is Kyle Hould on base. Boy, do they check him every time because they know he has the speed, and here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the Middies dugout. And Middies are in their dugout. They're in the visitors' dugout, where when Spinners play, that's where they stay, and Chelmsford's in the home Spinners' dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and there the runner goes. Oh, it gets away from Crowley. They had a feeling he was going to go, and he finally did. As this one was low and got away from Crowley. He's been playing good, though. Crowley has had a lot of amazing stops, so still doing a good job. And has a base hit. Here's the pitch. High pop-up and foul ground, and this one is out of play and into the stands. Yeah, you got to be careful in the stands, too, because this isn't a minor league game. This is high school, so you don't know where this baseball is going to go. It could go far or it could go really shallow. I guess that can happen anywhere, but mostly in the minor leagues, they go out of this place, as I've been to many Spinner games. So, definitely heads up. I got to be heads up, too. Here's the pitch, line drive, and up middle for a base hit. They're going to round him from third. Firing. It might be, no. It looked like they may have had a shot if Dario caught it, made a quick throw, but the Chelmsford Lions have tied this game up at 2. Now it's Kevin Swinney with 2 down. Bottom third. Looks like sun is peeking out here. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. And the second baseman, Joe Donnelly, will make the grab to end the inning. So the Lions get 1 to tie it up at 2. 4th inning coming up. And there's Gary. How you doing, Gary? And Red Sox, yeah, you know what? I do want to talk about Red Sox, and I'm going to probably, how you doing, Gary? And there's all the fans right there. And, yeah, I'm going to have a little talk about the Red Sox next inning because the stuff that has been happening is unbelievable. So I'm going to get back to that. Where baseball's back here. Again, Gacek's up, and he takes a strike. In the top of the 4th, and there's that beautiful sun there out in center field, as you can see it from the roof camera right above me. Here's the pitch coming from Ryan, and it's in there. 4 ball, so evens up the count at 1. I'm just gonna say I'm going to rant about the Red Sox game because it was so, that whole series, this one's fouled off, and yeah. That was a little, not as close as the one beforehand that hit the window right next to me, but still close enough. Yeah, I'm gonna be ranting about the Red Sox in a minute because just all the stuff that happened in that entire series. This one, oh my God, that's even closer. Fouled off, and I think that might have landed on the roof of the thing. I heard a big boom, so I don't know. Here's the pitch. In there. Strike call. And they sit down Dan Gacek. They got Gacek looking. It's going to bring up Dario. He puts Roscoe Martin on deck. So 1 down. Dario at the plate. Top of the 4th. And here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. We are supposed to get over an inch of rain tomorrow. I'm very disappointed because it was starting. We had a sunny day yesterday, and now today they were in the 60s, and now we're getting more rain. Oh my! So it's a 1-1 count now. Good thing senior night was not scheduled for tomorrow. This one's gonna be fouled off and into the stands. Almost a catch there by a fan. I'm surprised. There's actually, I'd say there's about 100, 200 people here. That's an estimate, maybe 250. Here's the pitch. A little high for ball 2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed there. It's a ball. Here's the pitch. It's in there for ball 4. Derek Derrio walks with 1 down, brings up Roscoe Martin. Ryan Talbot will be on deck. I just got the alert that Boston-Baltimore will be about to start. I believe Eduardo Rodriguez is pitching right. Line draw. Oh, that's near me. Really near me. Okay. Yep. I gotta be careful up here. Okay. All right. So. 0-1 count to Roscoe Martin with 1 down with the runner on first. Here's the pitch. A little low. 1-1 now. If a ball comes near me, I'm going to try and catch it. I'm not going to lie. I want to try and catch it. A little high for a ball. Also to not hit any of the equipment as well. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Roscoe Martin. Again, top of the 4th inning, only 1 down. 2-2 score. And here's the pitch. Fouled off by Martin. Ryan Talbot will retrieve the ball. We have a little flyover here. This pitch is in there for strike call. We had a couple of Tarks fly over. Without it inconvenient, it was right after the national anthem. So Ryan Talbot, the batter now, as Roscoe Martin was retired. 2 down, and there goes Derrio. Derrio's gonna be in there, standing up. So an RBI chance now for Ryan Talbot. As we're gonna get a little talk here with Chelmsford. Their pitching coach is going out there in the mound. He has a replay of the steal. Good jump by Derrio. So, actually, let me find out what the pitchers are tonight, if I can do that. Oh, it's the new kid, Kendrick. That's who it is. It's Kendrick is the one we called up for Stephen Wright, because he got hurt. And for the Orioles, it's Wilson taking the mound for Orioles. And that is the last game of this series. And yeah, that series has been but all the games have been in Baltimore, not just at Fenway, but overall. This entire season has been very interesting. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be fouled off and out of play, I think. Yeah, it's going to be out of play. Get into the stands there by Ryan Talbot. So it evens up the count at 1. It's 6:57, so just about 7 o'clock. We're here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Derrio goes, another big jump. He should be in there. He's in there. And good call by the umpires. He is safe. And you know, Dario, both on first and on second, has had good jumps. He has read the pitcher so well and has gotten in there. So now, Ryan Talbot, again, RBI chance. Even better now. You can see Dario definitely safe. Here's the pitch. That's in there, strike. Talbot did not like that, and I don't think I like that much either. Maybe we have a replay, maybe we don't. But that was umpire's call. Two-two, here's the pitch. It fouled off, and that's, oh my God, that was right near Mike. Oh my. I hope you're okay up there, Mike. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun game, ladies and gentlemen. It already has been. Oh, it's out. Line drive, right field, and that's gonna do it for the inning. So it's still it's 2-2 still. Fifth inning is coming up, and now as it's gonna be Kyler Brown now batting. And sure enough, Machado comes up, and Chris Sale throws it behind Machado, and I'm losing my mind. Because I knew he was going to do that, and I was kind of disappointed in him that he would actually try and drill a player like that. And Machado said, quote, "I am not happy," or he said he's no longer happy with the Red Sox organization, as this one is way thrown away, and it will be runner going to second because the ball went into the stands. So with no one out, Kyler Brown is at second base. And Machado said he has no respect now for this organization, and he has every right to be. And then this whole thing sparked up, and then last night the pitcher threw it was like a curveball. It was not meant to hit him, and just the way the pitch went, it hit him, and the umpire ejected him. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a ball. And in my eyes, even though the whole series pitches that people have been getting drilled, why didn't you toss Chris Sale? I mean, he clearly tried to throw it at Manny Machado. Not the pitcher last night. I can't think of his name right now. He did not mean to hit him, as that one's in there for a ball. And then there was more bad calls by this umpire who's been umping, I think, this entire series, who's had bad calls. He waited like 3 seconds to call a strike on Jones. Then Jones struck out, and he said something, and he tossed Jones out. He tossed 2 Orioles last night. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled back and near me on the roof again. Oh my. Mike's gonna get hurt up there. And it's just this umpire, this whole thing and this whole series is just, I don't even know. It's crazy that this is happening. This rival is getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the moment. And they're playing again tonight. I don't even want to know what's gonna happen tonight. If someone gets hit by a pitch, I think the dugouts are gonna clear. That one's in there for a strike. I was surprised that the dugouts didn't clear when Sale threw it behind him. And I believe Sale is gonna get suspended, as he should. Even though he's the Red Sox, I do not think that he should have done that. Line drive up the middle. Kozlowski makes the ground. Oh, and he turns a double play! What a play by Brent Kozlowski! The inning, no. But there is 2 outs now, and what a play! Oh my, what a game! And here's the replay. I think the runner at second thought he was going to drop it, and he sat down, and he's like, oh no, and he has to retreat, and he's out. What a recognition by Kozlowski to realize that he was off the bag, and he threw it, and he got him out. Kozlowski's like, did I just do that? You just did, on senior night, of course. So 2 down. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike. And here's a replay again. Kozlowski right there grabs it, and he notices right away and throws it. And that's it. You're done. And here's a line drive. Richie Glynn grabs it. He's going to throw it to Dario, and they get the out to end the inning. What a game so far here from LeLacheur Park in Lowell. I hope you like my Red Sox rant, and I hope you're enjoying the game. It's the end of the 4th inning. The 5th inning's coming up. 2-2 is your score. Welcome back. It'll be Fred Keselowski to lead off the inning for the Middies. This has been a fabulous game. And I have to leave soon. No, I don't want to leave. But I really don't have a choice. I really wish I did. But I'm glad I was here for most of it. And if this game could go by quick, I might be able to, as this pitch is in there for a swinging strike. Here's the pitch. And in there for a strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a drive. High pop up. And the catch is made by the shortstop to retire Keselowski. And brings up the top of the order, Joe Donnelly. I should be very enthusiastic about every game. I like my style right now. I think I'm doing really well. I'm gonna try this for a lot more. This pitch in there for a ball. It just sounds better to me. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, and everyone jumped there. Even though there's nothing there, it still scares you. Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. Joe Donnelly is on with one down, and it's going to bring up number 7, Kyle Houle. So Kyle Houle is now batting with one down here in the top of the 5th.
That is weird. Wait, is she picking us up?
Let's see what the temperature is right now. It's 55 degrees. Not too bad. Mostly cloudy. As Donnelly gets to lead it first.
How are you?
And here's a pitch to Houle. Up high for ball 1.
I'm talking to you. Me? Yeah. I said, dude, I quit pitching. You did? Yeah. I hate it.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off by Kyle Houle into the stands. Heads up over there. Oh man, do I want to yell home run? Oh my. I think I'd lose it. I think I'd lose it. Here's the pitch. There goes. Oh, no, he thought about it. He definitely thought about it. He's like, nope, I'm going to retreat real quick. He would have been out by a mile if he went. He probably would have tried to get caught in the pickle there, too. So, good job there by Donnelly to realize that and get back to first. He still has a decent lead here. Maybe he'll try it again. Yep, they're going to check him this time. Two balls, one strike, one out. 2-2 is your score still. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Heads up, and it's into the stands. So now 2-2 count to Kyle Houle. Here's the pitch. In there for a ball, so full count. So full count, one down. If there was two, Joe Donnelly would be gone. Will be going on the pitch. since there's one down, he should remain put unless the coach tells him to seal. And here's the pitch. Fouled off by Gould and out of play. Happy early Cinco de Mayo, because that's tomorrow, as that is tomorrow. Friday, May 5th. As they have a little meeting here at the mound. So, full count, one down. Here's the pitch. And it's in there, ball 4. Kyle Gould gets the walk, and it's going to bring up the catcher, number 5, Tom Crowley. 2-2 score. Runner on second, runner on first. RBI chance for Tom Crowley with Joe Donnelly on second. Gould on first. Both these guys have speed, so keep an eye on for a double steal? Who knows? It's the pitch. Oh my God. Yeah, that would have been coming right towards me if that net was in, if that net was shorter, that would have came right for me. I was even scared. Oh my. Here's the pitch. Little chopper by Crowley. They went to go throw it a second, but he is safe. The bases are loaded with one down. And it's going to bring up number 3, Richie Glynn. Oh, my. This could be big. The fans are on their feet as we have a replay of what happened. And he threw it at second, so did not catch it either. So bases are loaded. There is only one down. Richie Glynn is at the plate. Here's the pitch. High, no, it's a high pop-up, shallow infield. And the catch is made. So 2 down. Let's bring it up Dan Gacek. Crowd still on their feet. As we have a little Drake and Middies fan section over here with the students. Some of them are spread out, but we have a good crowd right in front of me. And here's Dan Gacek. 2 down, bases are still loaded. And here's the pitch. And this one's fouled off and on the roof. Actually, might be out of play. Yep, it's out of play. I didn't hear a big thump, so we're good.
Come on, Dan. This is the climax of your presidential career right here.
No balls in 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive, middle, center field, but it's going to be the out. Oh, man. I really want to see a good hit there. So at the end of the top of the 5th inning, it's still 2-2. So we'll be back. We just had a promposal here. It's up on the video board right there. Oh, that is sweet. That's a nice way to do it right there. What a nice touch. And there it is, right up there on the scoreboard. That is so sweet. Welcome back, as we just had a promposal. Very sweet. So Chelmsford's now batting, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Oh, I love baseball. This is fun. Here's the pitch. Fouled off and into the stands. Here's the pitch. In there for a ball.
How do you buy?
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The pitch. Line drive. What a stop by Houle. And he gets the out. What a snag by Kyle Houle at third. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Richie Glynn running over, and he makes a grab.
Hey, Tom! Thomas!
Brings up John Barry. Lights have been turned on here at LeLacheur Park.
DT! Derek! Hey! Derek!
In there for a ball. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. 2-0. Pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. In there for a ball again. 3-1. Two down, 3 balls, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. High pop up. And the out is made at the end of the inning. Brandon DiCamillo. So at the end of 5, 2-2. We'll be back. Welcome back. This might be my last half inning here. Very sorry to say that. I am sorry for me too, because I really want to stay.
Hey, Derek!
Here's the pitch. It's in there for a ball. Derek Dario's the batter. Here's the pitch. And in there for a ball. Here's the pitch. Wow, high pop up, and it's in foul ground, and the catch is made. So 1 down. We're gonna have a pinch hitter, it looks like here. It's gonna be a senior, number 24, Jaspar. Excuse me, Jaspar Gucciardi. Gucciardi, my mistake. Here's the pitch. And there for a ball. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for a ball. 3-1. Here's the pitch. And there for a strike. Here's the pitch. High pop-up foul ground. That's going to land probably on the roof. Yep. Oh, nice shot, Mike. He got it bouncing off the roof. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Center field backing up, and the catch is made. So 2 down. So I don't know if I'm going to do the last half inning, depending on the time-wise. I don't want to start an inning and not have to finish it. But I do like to do commentary, so I might stay, depending on how long the rest of this inning takes. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Caught by the third baseman and thrown on first to retire to the side. So I am going to stay for a little longer, but I do just want to say this now because I'm going to be leaving very shortly. I just wanted to say thank you to all the seniors that have played this year and have played in the years that I've been here. It's been really great. I'm going to miss them, and I do really hope that they come back and visit. To all the seniors, you'll be missed, and good luck wherever life takes you. We'll be back. Welcome back. Bottom 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Line drive, what a rip, a nice grab by Joe Donnelly. So 1 down, quick out. Maybe I will finish this half inning. Let's see. Here's the pitch. A little high. Ball. In there for a ball. Here's the pitch. Yes, in there for a ball again. Here's the pitch. And ball forward. Ball forward. So runner on first, 1 down. It's going to bring up number 11. That's an 11, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, Kevin Sweeney. And we're going to have a little chat here. And will it be a pitching change? I don't think it would be. But, don't know. So we'll just have to see. Nope, they're going to keep him in for don't know how long. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. I think after it's the Focus taking on Lowell Catholic, it's for their senior night too. Here's the pitch. And there for a strike. They're gonna check him at first. Back in time. Excuse me. Checking him again and back in time.
Okay, how aren't you free? I am so close. Wait, how am I gonna get that?
All right, pop up. Center field, Keselowski getting over there to make the grab. So 2 down. Now it's going to bring up Tyler Brown. Here's the pitch. Fouled and out of play, and into the stands it goes. Into the bleachers.
Anyone need chapstick? Anyone need I'll come. I'm like 10 feet
Here's the
behind
pitch.
you guys.
Little chopper, Richie Glynn, gonna catch it and step on the bag. So, we are at the end of the 6th inning, and I'm not leaving yet. So, maybe, oh, I just got the text message. So, folks, I just want to thank you very much for joining. Well, it's not done yet, but for joining me anyway. I'm Zach Pisano, DATV. The score is 2-2. It's at the end of the 6th. Thanks for watching, and again, seniors, good luck. Have a good night.
Getting set now for action in the top half of inning number 7. I'm Gary Muse, filling in for Zach Pisano, who had to take off. And with no hesitation, bunt attempt by Keselowski, and he is safe at first base. Fred Keselowski bunts the other way up the third base line on the first pitch to him here in the top of the 7th, and he is successful in bunting his way on for a base hit. So Drake has the lead hitter aboard. We are tied at 2 apiece. We're at LeLacheur Field, home of the Lowell Spinners in Lowell, Massachusetts. That brings up Joe Donnelly. Joe Donnelly, the leadoff hitter, he goes for a bunt, but actually has to defend himself as that pitch comes inside on him. So Joe Donnelly, the batter, with Fred Keselowski over at first base. Fred will have to return. We are tied at 2, top of the 7th. This was Drake and Chelmsford's senior night for varsity baseball. Those festivities before the game started. Sun's down. It's getting a bit chilly as a checkoff over first base by the pitcher. The set. Pitch to Donnelly. In there for a call strike. So no balls, 2 strikes, the count to Joe Donnelly. Runner takes his lead. Keselowski over at first base for the Middies. Drake trying to make something happen here in the top of the 7th, tied at 2. Ground ball to the right side. First baseman will take it. He'll go to second for the force, and that'll be it. So they do get the lead runner. So Kozalski forced out at second base, and reaching on the fielder's choice, Joe Donnelly. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Kyle Hould, wearing number 7. Kyle, the third baseman, as the Chelmsford Lions huddle up with their head coach. Head coach for the Chelmsford Lions is Mike O'Keefe. On the Drake side is Steve Talbot. Of course, tonight's game is in dedication to Nick DeFelice, who lost the battle with cancer. And players on both sides wearing the gold laces. And that's to show support, the Lace Up for Pediatric Cancer. Go for the gold. And that's basically raising awareness and funds for pediatric cancer. $4 from each pair of laces purchased, and 100% of the donations collected go back to helping kids with cancer and their families. So Kyle Hould, the batter, 1 down with the runner at first. Drake and Chelmsford tied at 2, top of the 7th. Pitches in for a call strike. And I'll go ahead and say it. We have to apologize. Our center field camera sort of has eked down over the course of the game. It was a tough, high wall to put it in. There's a ground ball up the middle, base hit into center field. That'll put runners at first and second, as no chance for Donnelly to advance beyond second base. So now the Middies have runners at first and second with 1 out. And that brings up the number 3 hitter, Tom Crowley. So Tom Crowley in a big spot here. Drake at runners first and second base with 1 down. Top of the 7th, tied at 2. Fly ball. Catcher may have a beat on it. He's heading to the backstop and can't get there in time, as it was playable, but a tough ball to get to. So falls for a harmless foul ball. On deck for the Drake Middies is Richie Glynn, the cleanup hitter. So Tom Crowley with a chance to do something here. Drake threatening with runners at first and second. 1 out, top of the 7th, tied at 2. Ground ball to the left side, not hit that high. Third baseman takes it, goes to second for 1, and that's it. So they get the force out at second base, but runners now at the corners at first and third. And with 2 down, that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Richie Glynn. You can really hear the fans behind the plate. They feel like they're sitting right next to me. They're so loud. We have a microphone right down behind the plate. Richie Glynn. And it's a funky time as well as far as light goes, where the sun has set, the lights are on, and catcher's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Starting pitcher Shea Ryan for the Chelmsford Lions, still on the mound. It's a good pitcher's duel today with a low-scoring game, 2-2, between Shea Ryan of Chelmsford and Derek Thuriol of Drake. So Richie Glynn will step back in. Runners at the corners here in the top of the 7th. We're tied at 2. Drake threatening with 2 outs. Fly ball. This one's more playable. The catcher is under it, and he makes it. Good job to stay with it. These lights make it a little tricky, and Drake puts on a pretty good threat here in the top of the 7th, but to no avail as they leave 2 stranded at the corners. And after 6.5 complete here at LeLacheur Park, it is the Drake Middies and the Chelmsford Lions tied at 2. Set for action in the bottom of inning number 7. We are tied at 2 apiece. Drake Middies and Chelmsford Lions in Merrimack Valley Conference Varsity Baseball. We're at the LeLacheur Park. Nice to be able to play in a beautiful facility like LeLacheur, home of the Lowell Spinners, of course, single-A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. Leading off for the Chelmsford Lions is the shortstop, Ryan Hart. Change-up pitch hangs up a bit high. Derek Theriol, the Drake pitcher, that pitch is high, puts the count 2 balls and a strike. Ryan Hart of Chelmsford steps back in. On deck for the Lions is John Barry. Excuse me, is Shay Ryan, the pitcher. He's on deck, misread the number. 2 balls and a strike, the count. That one misses outside. Actually, it was 3 balls. Sorry about that. Scoreboard, I think, was 1 pitch behind. So drawing a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 7th inning is Ryan Hart at Chelmsford. That brings up Shay Ryan, the pitcher. Out to talk things over, Tom Crowley, Drake catcher, to talk things over with Derek Theriol. As Steve Talbot coming in. I'm not sure this is going to be it for Theriol or not. Sure if anybody, don't see anybody warming up for Drake, so they're going to break the huddle, and Theriol will continue on. So Drake put on a threat of their own with several runners on base to no avail in the top half of the 7th inning. We're still tied at 2. There's a bunt attempt, hopped up, third baseman right there, easy play for the Drake third baseman, Kyle Houle. And that's 1 down now for Chelmsford here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And with a runner at first base, that brings up the number 8 hitter, Jack Gacek, the DH. Ryan Hart, the runner first base, throw over there. Hart dives back in, no problem. Gacek waits for the pitch from Theriol. And it's up high. One ball, no strikes with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Theriol sets the pitch. Inside for a ball. 2 balls. And no strikes, the count. The 2-0. There's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike now. The count to Jack Gacek. Throw over to first. Hart dives back in, no problem. Mike Untracked is on deck for the Lions. Theriol sets and time is requested by the batter. Throw over to first base. So Theriol not playing any games, as he knows how critical it is to keep that runner at first base honest with a tie game at 2. Doesn't want that runner to get any jump Pitches up high for a ball. 3 balls now and a strike. Jack Bouchain trying to do something for the Lions in the bottom of the 7th. The 3-1. Call, strike. And that'll put the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a critical at bat right now. Derek Theriault would really like to get his second out now. The runner goes. They throw to first. The throw back to second. They're going to have him, I think. And he got him. Just had to make sure they got the tag on him, and great play by the Drake and Middies. The runner went. The pitch to first, with the throw to first base, and then over to second base to get Ryan Hart, the runner. So now there are 2 down for Chelmsford. Still a full count. A little bit pressure taken off for Derek Theriault. We'll see if he can get out of any further trouble. The 3-2. Foul ball. Just getting a piece of that was Bouchain. Take a look at the replay on that. There goes the runner. The throw over to first. Up to second base, and then down with the tag. Nice play. Joe Donnelly getting that tag on as the base runner was moving a little bit toward the outside of the base path. Fly ball to the right side. It's in foul territory, but playable, and staying with it nicely. Drake at first baseman Richie Glynn to end any further threat for Chelmsford here in the bottom of the 7th. So we have played 7 complete here at LeLacheur Park, and we are still tied at 2 apiece. Little shot of one of our camera people, a Drake at Access TV volunteer, Nathan Coram, who also does weekly weather reports for DATV and gets out to many Drake at High School ice hockey games during the winter. All right, we are starting action here now in extra innings, top of the 8th inning, and Dan Gacek, Midi captain, to lead things off. Pitches outside. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Dan Gacek. There's Mike Poitras. He's up on top with the home plate camera, which he's right above me, actually, the top of the press box. A little bit of double duty. I was running a camera earlier, but then Zach Bazzano had a previous commitment and could not stick around, and drawing a leadoff walk. So for the 2nd time in a row, the Drake and Middies get their leadoff hitter aboard and waste no time to begin a threat as we're tied 2 apiece here in the bottom, certainly the top of the 8th inning. That'll bring up the pitcher for Drake at Derek Theriault. And walking out to the mound is head coach for Chelmsford, Mike O'Keefe, and I think he's signaling to make a change. Looks like they're going to bring in the center fielder. So center fielder Josh Roberge, believe, is coming in relief, and getting a hand from the crowd is starting pitcher Shay Ryan. So he will leave responsible for the runner that's aboard right now. So the pitcher now for the Chelmsford Lions, and actually there may have been a Josh Roberge, he's in from center. Just want to make sure I had the correct number. By the way, Roberge is one of the co-captains along with Kevin Sweeney on the Chelmsford Lions side. There's Dan Gacek. If you tuned in late to this game, this is senior night for both Drake and Chelmsford, and there was a pregame ceremony where parents walked out with their sons, the seniors, to recognize their final season with their respective school. Also got some action in the bullpen for Drake at up in the left field corner in foul territory. That's the bullpen for that side of the field. So we are deadlocked at 2 apiece, top of the 8th inning, extra innings, and we'll see what happens. There's warming up for Drake at Tyler Roberge. So Dan Gacek is the runner at first base, withdrawing the leadoff walk, and waiting to come to the plate is Derek Theriault. And it's really a nice venue here at LeLacheur Park. Been here for several Spinners games, and it's just a pretty spot. Really a nice place to spend a summer evening watching a ball game. And as many of you know, the single-A Red Sox affiliate Lowell Spinners play a short season compared to most. They play about a couple of month season. So they'll be starting up with action pretty soon. This is also the home field for the UMass Lowell Riverhawks, excuse me. I believe the Riverhawks just wrapped up their season against BC earlier this week. So the new pitcher, Josh Roberge, has finished his warm-up tosses, and getting set to come in and try to help his own cause is Drake pitcher Derek Theriault. So again, to set the scene, we are in extra innings, top of the 8th inning. We are tied at 2. Drake with the leadoff hitter aboard, Dan Gacek, drew a walk. He's at first, nobody out, and Derek Theriault at the plate. Showing bunt, pushes it up the right side. That's a great bunt. Excellent bunt by Theriault, and he sacrifices Dan Gacek very nicely to second base. You could not bunt that ball any better up the right side. A great push bunt by Theriault. So that puts a Drake runner in scoring position. Dan Gacek at second, and Drake now with the man in scoring position, threatens here in the top half of inning number 8. And that'll bring up Drake at number 24, Jaspar Gucciardi. First pitch is a bit low for a ball. Roberge gets the sign, sets, pitches a bit outside for ball 2. So 2-0 the count now to Gucciardi. There's Dan Gacek taking his lead over at second. That drops in for a strike. I started to say our center field camera is mounted in a position that is not easily adjustable. We can't really get to it during the game. There's a call strike. That evens things up at 2-2. So our apologies for not being able to get out and readjust that camera. So the count 2-2. 1 down. Drake threatening with a runner at second. There's a fly ball, not hit very well. First baseman just in foul territory will take it in for the second out. And returning to second base, Dan Gacek could not do anything on that particular pop-up. And with 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning, that brings up Ryan Talbot. Ryan, left fielder. Son of the coach, the head coach. You can see there the gold laces, again symbolizing the effort in tonight as far as fundraising. The red laces is for the Go for the Goal Lace Up for pediatric cancer, and specifically in memory of Nick DeFelice. So the count is 1-1 to Ryan Talbot. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Dan Gacek, the runner at second. Swing and a miss for a strike. So Josh Roberge up in the count now, 1-2 to Talbot. Little fake over towards second. Nobody was even covering as Gacek gets back. Here's the set, the 1-2. And tries to check his swing. I think they're going to call him on that. No. I thought the plate umpire was going to call him on that, but he actually looked for help from the base umpire. The Chelmsford head coach not happy. Mike O'Keefe is over arguing his case. This is going to cause the umpires to have a quick little discussion about this. The base umpire was really not in very good position. You know, that's a much easier call when they're in their first base position down the line. And he's not going to be of any help in this particular situation. So that was either the plate umpire is going to make that call or not. So we'll see if that comes back to hurt Chelmsford, as that evens the count up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Catcher trying to settle his pitcher down. Again, Josh Roberge, who came in relief this inning for the starting pitcher, Shea Ryan. Ryan is responsible for Gacek. And actually, Gacek had advanced over to third base on that play. I'm sorry for not calling that initially. So third base, Dan Gacek. And that pitch is outside for a ball. So now the count is full to Ryan Talbot, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. We're tied 2-2 with Dan Gacek, the Drake runner, at third base. Pitch, ground ball, not hit that hard to the left side. Third baseman's up with it, double pumps, and he fires over to first base for the out. And for the second consecutive inning, Drake threatens, but is unable to bring any runs across. And after 7.5 complete, we remain tied at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up for the Chelmsford Lions. Leading things off, the number 9 hitter, Mike Untrack, wearing number 6. Mike, the left fielder. New pitcher for the Drake Middies, Tyler Roberge. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Fly ball hit pretty well to left field. Center field, I'm sorry. Center fielder, does he make the play? He stuck with it and made the play. Hard to see from here. Nice play by Midi center fielder, number 13, Freddie Kozalski. Don't know if we have a replay on that. We do. As you can see, the replay, Kozalski had to come in on that ball. Thought it was hit better than that, and you can see he stayed with it and came down, and Dan Gacek was pretty happy. And that first pitch is in for a call strike to number 2, leadoff hitter John Barry, the number 1 hitter in the lineup, rather. So 1 down, John Barry, the batter for the Chelmsford Lions. Tyler Roberge, the Drake pitcher. On deck for Chelmsford is Peter Miller. There's a ground ball hit sharply up the middle for a base hit. So with 1 down, the Chelmsford Lions get a runner aboard and begin a threat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hit very sharply that time by John Barry. And with 1 down and a runner aboard at first base, that'll bring up number 12, Peter Miller, from the left side. Roberge looks in, gets his sign, he makes the throw over to first. That's that advantage when a team has the lefty pitcher with that runner at first base. The delivery is bounced up. Oh, I thought maybe it was off the catcher's mitt and just get away from him, but it actually hit the batter. So hit batsman Peter Miller is aboard at first base. And Mike Untrack moves up to second. So now, big threat by the Chelmsford Lions. Josh Roberge takes a strike. So 1 down in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runners at first and second for the Chelmsford Lions with Josh Roberge at the plate. Tyler Roberge, the pitcher, delivers, and that is in for a call strike. So quickly, Tyler Roberge is up 0-2 to the batter, Josh Roberge. Not sure if there's any sort of relation. Here's the 0-2. Changeup gets him on a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a big strikeout for Tyler Roberge in this situation. So 2 down now for the Chelmsford Lions with runners at first and second, bottom of the 8th inning. That brings up number 11, Kevin Sweeney, the first baseman. Here's another look at that. This was a changeup pitch, drops down, and what a key moment. Good placement on that pitch by Roberge, and 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, Kevin Sweeney takes a look at a ball. Roberge sets the 1-0. Thought about it, but he held up. So 2 balls, no strike, the count to Sweeney. On deck for the Lions is Kyler Brown. That pitch misses up high for ball 3, so 3 balls and no strikes. Tyler Roberge sets the 3-0. That's in there for a call strike. 3 balls now and a strike. The set, the 3-1. Ground ball to the left side. Gacek's got it. Fires over to first. Dugout and in time to make the play for the Drake Middies. Nice job by Drake's Richie Glynn to hold on to that ball as the throw came over from Dan Gacek, and after a threat getting runners on first and second, the Chelmsford Lions can't do anything with that. We've played 8 complete at LeLacheur Park, and we are still tied at 2 apiece. Top of the 9th inning, extra innings here at LeLacheur Park. The Drake Middies and the Chelmsford Lions on senior night for both teams in Merrimack Valley Conference varsity baseball. First pitch delivered is in for a call strike to Fred Kozulski of the Middies, the center fielder. Josh Roberge in relief for the Chelmsford Lions. Came in last inning. That ball is fouled off to the left side. So Kozulski's down quickly in the count, 0-2. Both teams have put on some mild threats last inning. Drake at the last few innings had runners aboard. That ball's fouled to the left side. So Kozulski just trying to make sure he goes after anything that's close, and spoiling a couple of pitches there. Down 0-2 in the count. Josh Roberge sets the 0-2. Outside for a ball, 1-2. There's a ground ball hit very well to the left side and through for a base hit. Nice job of hitting by Kozulski, going the opposite way. Really hard hit ball just past the shortstop for the Lions. And Drake gets their first hitter aboard here in the top of the 9th inning. So Drake once again threatening. Checkoff over first base, diving back and in time. Joe Donnelly, the hitter for the Drake Middies, as the top of the order comes around for Drake. Another throw over to first, and diving back is Kozulski once again, but he's in. So Drake threatens here in the top of the 9th inning. We're tied at 2 apiece, Drake and Chelmsford. Another throw over to first base. It's not like Kozulski's taking a very big lead, but Josh Roberge is not taking any chances, wants to keep him close. Another throw to first base. So Roberge is just going to basically keep him about a step lead. Again, throws over. So.
Don't touch it. Kayla!
Hey!
So still waiting for the first pitch to be delivered to the batter, Joe Donnelly. And now finally, pitch out as Joe Donnelly was showing possible bunt that time. In a game like this, a tight 2-2 tie, every runner is critical. There's a bunt to the left side. It's a good one. It is taken fairly and thrown over to first base for the out. So successful sacrifice bunt by Joe Donnelly to push Fred Kozlowski into scoring position at second base. And with one down and a runner at second in scoring position in this 2-2 tie game, the top of the ninth, that'll bring up Kyle Hould. Hould, the left fielder. Excuse me, the third baseman. I'm looking at his number. And out to chat with the pitcher is the coach for the Chelmsford Lions. Mike O'Keefe chatting with Josh Roberge. So with one down and a runner in scoring position, Kyle Hould trying to make something happen for Drake. Foul back. That'll put the count, no balls, and a strike. Ground ball to the left side. Runner will have to hold it second. Third baseman looks the runner back and throws over to first base for the out. So good play by Chelmsford. And the correct play by Peter Miller, the third baseman. No, absolutely no chance for Kozlowski to move, advance. And with two down now here in the top of the ninth inning, that brings up Drake's Tom Crowley. A little nonchalant attempt over to second, nobody covering. So Josh Roberge has been very, very concerned about Fred Kozlowski on the bases. Here's the pitch. Change-up pitch misses outside. So the count will be a ball and no strikes to Tom Crowley. Pitch is inside. That'll put the count 2-0. That's a call strike. Looked like it may have been inside. Crowley not too thrilled with the call. So 2 balls now and a strike to Crowley. Runner at second base, 2 out. Top of the ninth, tied at 2. Ground ball, not hit very hard to the left side. Shortstop has to hurry. Throws over to first base. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. And in to score. The Drake Committees take the lead. Fred Kozlowski coming around, of course. Don't know what happened, and right now, time has not been called. The runner moves up to second. Let's see if they allow that. Drake it really taking advantage right now. Here it is. The ground ball was hit to the left side, not hit very hard. Shortstop had to hurry. Throws over to the first baseman. It was a perfect throw, and that's going to be an error on the first baseman. to allow Fred Kozlowski to come around, sliding into home plate. And then, through all the confusion, no time was called. Ball was still in play. Heads up move for the runner to move to second base. So Tom Crowley in scoring position. Drake now leading 3-2 in the top of the ninth, and Richie Glynn, the batter, pops it back foul. Right in front of us here in the press box. So a wacky situation where the shortstop had to hurry on a ball that wasn't very hard and made the good throw. Should have had the out at first base, and don't know if, maybe the lights played a factor for the first baseman, but he dropped that ball. Runner goes from second base. It's a hit and run. And taking it is the second baseman, as that was headed for center, but the second baseman grabs it just in the beginning of the outfield to avoid any further trouble. But Drake, in a very tight game, does some damage by going ahead and scoring a run. And after 8.5 complete innings of play, it is the Drake Middies up 3-2. We're ready now for bottom of the ninth inning action. Leading off for the Chelmsford Lions is Kyler Brown as he hits the first ball foul to the right side. The Drake Middies score the go-ahead run as we take a look at the fans running after that ball. Middies went ahead to take a 3-2 lead in the top half of this ninth inning. And now the Chelmsford Lions looking to see if they can answer. Brown hits a fly ball, not hit too deep, and ranging over to the left side, no problem, is Midi left fielder Kyle Hould. And I did it again. Ryan Talbot, sorry about that, Ryan. So that was Ryan Talbot with the put out. And that brings up Ryan Hart with one down. Ryan Hart, the shortstop. Pitches up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Hart. Tyler Roberge looking to come in and get the win for this Drake and Midi team in extra innings. Swing and a miss on a changeup pitch. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike now to Hart. Ground ball to the left side and through for a base hit just past Daniel Gacek. Diving over the shortstop position. And with 1 down, the Chelmsford Lions put a runner aboard. The potential tying run. And that will bring up number 1, Ben Jordan. First pitch to Jordan is in for a call strike. Swing and a miss. So quickly, Tyler Roberge is up in the count to Ben Jordan, 0-2. With 1 down and a runner at first base for Chelmsford as Drake is up 3-2 in extra innings here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup pitch, and he gets him. Really key strikeout there for Tyler Roberge, and now the Chelmsford Lions are down to their final out as Jack Bouchane comes to the plate as his team trails 3-2. Roberge gets the sign. Changeup pitch misses just a bit for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Soft fly ball, kind of a line drive, actually hit foul to the left side. No problem there. So that evens up the count at a ball and a strike as Ryan Hart is the runner aboard with 2 outs for the Lions. There's a ground ball to the left side. Third baseman's got it. Goes over to first base, and that's going to do it. The Drake and Middies hold off the Chelmsford Lions and take away the victory here in extra innings. In the bottom of the 9th inning, the Middies win by a score of 3-2. So a really well-played game, a tight game, a pitcher's duel, and Tyler Roberge ends up with the win as he comes in relief and comes in relief of Derek Thurio and gets the win. Taking the loss on this one is Josh Roberge of the Chelmsford Lions. So we've had a lot of fun. We had a pretty good crowd here as the temperature dipped down at the end as we went extra innings. Always fun to play here at LeLacheur Park. There's another game coming up soon. The Drake is supposed to play Tingsboro. We hope to be back for that game with DATV. But for now, that's going to do it for our entire sports team. For Zach Pisano, who called the game earlier, I'm Gary Muse. The final score from LeLacheur Park here in Lowell, Massachusetts was the Drake and Middies 3 and the Chelmsford Lions 2. We'll see you next time.